Good morning, guys. Top tier. So today I'm just going to be following through on a trade, guys. At the same time, we'll be looking at BBMA, what happens on BBMA, and where and why and why. So now, what's happening here, guys, is remember we have a CSD on a weekly time frame. So the CSD tells us that this market wants to go to the upside. The market wants to go to the upside. Where would the market go? Remember, if you haven't watched the last video, guys, go watch that video. I was talking a little bit of supply and demand on that video. So if this market wants to go to the upside, this would be the area. This is a clean engulfing, guys. On Fibo Musang, they call this an AB break. So they call one of this candle is an A, one is a B. So the other one engulfs the other one, and there must be a retest of that engulfing. As you can see, we don't have a retest there. So the market might go up, but if the market wants to go up, guys, it must come back and touch your Malo first there. Then after it touches your Malo, then you will have an up move. But this is a weekly time frame, guys. This thing might take weeks, it might take days. I'm not sure how long this is gonna take to go there. So, but what I see today is because we are very close to the Malo here as for re-entry after the CSD. So on daily, when you go to daily, guys, when we go to daily, we found that we have a CSD after a CSD. So normally this kind, guys, normally market doesn't make a CSD after a CSD. What the market should do is after a CSD, we must see a CSM, guys, here. So if you see a CSD like this, guys, just go on a lower time frame, which is 4 hours. You will find that the market is trying to make a re-entry right there. So this is the CSD, so a re-entry, then CSD again. If the market is going up after a CSD, guys, you know that the market is trying to make a re-entry on 4 hours. So let's just go to 4 hours. Remember, on weekly, the other thing about the weekly, guys, while we are still on weekly, remember weekly must touch the Malo. After touching the Malo, guys, weekly must, daily is going to give us an extreme, guys. But remember what I said about that, the AB breaks, guys. This is the area where we think the market is going to turn. So we might wait for the market to come to this area, then bounce off on this area. If we have an extreme on this area, then we will be lucky. Then we will take the trade to the upside. But at the same time, we'll be looking at the confirmation of re-entry with the code. So we are looking for extreme on this side. And this side, guys, on daily today, I'll be looking at 4 hour. I won't be looking at daily. I will be looking at 4 hour time frame, which is this time frame here. So when you get to this time frame, guys, as you can see, we have a CSM right there. Then after the CSM, guys, as you can see, we have this area there, which is an engulfing, guys. This engulfing area, it's a dominion break engulfing, which means that we have more than one candle after the last candle. Remember the order block, this would be our order block, and this would be the candle that breaks this order block, guys. Then how many candles we have? We have one, then we have the second candle there, and that second candle, guys, gave us the CSM. So we are having a market retracing to that area there. So we'll see if the market comes to this area there, then we will take a trade somewhere around there. So it's not only the body, guys, which is important. Even the week, guys. This week, like this week here, it's important. So the market might come and touch that week, then go. So what you must remember, guys, is now what we have here is a re-entry, guys, because you already have this as a touch and a close there. Then what more do you want? You're looking at 1 hour, guys, because we already have a re-entry there. We are looking on a 1 hour time frame, guys, and the 1 hour time frame, guys, must give us an extreme. So if the 1 hour time frame, guys, gives us an extreme, guys, the extreme must happen here or there, guys. So if we have an extreme there or there, then I will take it. I will take a trade to the downside, guys. So let's wait and see. You know, the market is all about waiting for the right time, the right moment, the right. It's all about the right, guys. So let's just wait and see. Tops and out, I'll be in. Okay, guys, the market got to the area that we were looking for. So now it's just a matter of brokers. So on other brokers, guys, you might find that this candle is a bearish candle. And on this broker, you might find that this still looks like a bullish candle, but on a different broker, it's a bearish candle. So if it's a bearish candle, then you know that you have an extreme. Then you'll go on lower time frame, which is M15. When you get to M15, guys, what you see there, you will see that you have what time is it? So this candle closed there at a re-entry. After that, then this will be your retest of that candle. So you would have taken a trade when this candle closed, then that would have been it. So but anyway, what we see here, guys, is this market has given us that touch of that zone that we said. I said this zone will be the zone that I'm looking for. So now I have a CSD. So if this market is coming to the top side, guys, this market is coming here, then you know that this signifies that we have an extreme. Then you can take an entry there. At the same time, when you take a trade there, guys, your stop loss will be above. The other thing about this this re-entry, guys, if we have different session, we have an Asian session, a New York session, and a London session. So if you have these three sessions, guys, if London session, like now we were on London session, the New York session, when they open, what they like to do is, after this is the high of London session, then what the New York session would like to do is they will just go just above the London session's high. Then after going above the London session high, that's where the market will start moving down. So because as you know, most of the people stop losses will be above this zone, so they will take those stop losses and go down. So but for me, as for now, if this market comes here for this re-entry, then I will take this one. I will take a re-entry there, stop loss above. It's a probability trade, guys. So let's just wait and see. Okay, guys, so after a waiting time, so this is what we have now, guys. So
what should have happened here, guys, is after a re-entry, remember the market should move and create a CSM. So what happened here is that the market, we had our re-entry, we were waiting for 1 hour to give us an extreme. So let's just go to 1 hour. So when we go to 1 hour, guys, our 1 hour, this was our extreme here. So but what I saw on why the trade is somewhere there at the top is that let me just change this one to this one. Okay, so why I changed color, yeah, so why I changed this the trade is somewhere there at the top, guys. As you can see on this one, that's where the trade is. So the trade is there. The reason why that trade is there, guys, when we go to on our 15 minutes, which is our entry time frame, because remember the H4 was the re-entry time frame, the extreme time frame, this was the extreme time frame. As you can see, the extreme came right there, so meaning my trade should have been somewhere there. So why did I take a trade there on 15 minutes, guys? What I saw after 15 minutes is that the market touched that zone. Then after touching that zone, the market then created a CSD. So remember, there is somewhere where I specified that once you see the market create a CSD, know that that means the market has created an extreme. So it was even before that candle even closed. So it created a CSD, then the candle went up, then the entry was somewhere there, guys. That's where the entry was. So I took an entry there. The stop loss, I think it is about 7 pips. Yeah, I think it's 7 pips stop loss. So but remember, I'm just using a demo, guys. So as you can see, this is where that trade was. So the market moved, then this is what happened. I got an extreme instead of a CSM. So but I'm still holding on to that trade, the demo, so I'm not afraid of losing it. So but anyway, what I wanted to show was that remember, in the market, guys, the sessions, there's somewhere where I talked about the sessions. I had said that if you find that a London session creates a high, say maybe this is the high for London session, then when the New York session comes, you see this, a retracement, and for after that retracement, you see that the market goes even higher than the high of London session, which is your New York session, goes even higher, then create an extreme while you are looking for a re-entry, guys. That extreme, guys, it's a good sign that this is going to be your chance to have an entry to the downside. But because remember, I said that re-entry, guys, is part of liquidity taking. So when they take liquidity, guys, they take high of the day. So maybe this was a high of Asian session or New York session or what. So the high, if the high is taken and you see an extreme on that high which was taken, then you know that this is a good extreme, this is a good sign, the market is going to run to the bottom side. So as you can see here, when the market got here, this we were still on in a London session. London session has been going up to that area. So if by 2 o'clock when New York session opened, I would have seen the market go above beyond this line, beyond this high. Then I get an extreme above this high. Then I'll be very happy, guys. I would have been very, very, very happy. But there are some other things like this equal highs here, guys. So as you can see, the market has created some equal highs now. They call them relative equal highs there. So we might see the market move to this area there, and after touching this area there above this, then the market trade, then the market create an extreme there, then the market goes down. That's one other scenario that might happen. But at the same time, guys, remember we are looking at 4 hours, guys. So on 4 hours, when you're looking at 4 hours, guys, let me just take this off. So as you're looking at 4 hours, guys, if one of these candles, guys, closes above, it means that we are done with the re-entry on 4 hour. You will never have a re-entry on 4 hour. Instead, you'll have a CSD and that. But when you look at H12, guys, the Mahi for H12, as you can see, is inside the zone that I drew there. So that zone, guys, is important. So now, because this is a zone, if the market comes to that direction, that it goes to that Mahi, then on 4 hour that I see some things, then I mean it's going to be H12, H2, then 30 minutes. So in H2, if I see something like extreme on H2, as you can see, guys, we have the Bollinger Band, top Bollinger Band inside the zone. Then you have, if you have that, then let's just check on 30 minutes what's happening on 30 minutes. The network, I'm having a problem with the network. But anyway, we are looking at this zone, guys. The zone, that's where we are going to take a trade from to the downside. So let's just wait and see. So, but I think if it does not go now, it will probably be after or during the Asian session. So that's because it's on JPY. So you might find that it's going to go above this high, which is a high of the day. But on the Asian session, once it goes above that high, you get your extreme, then the market starts shooting down. So we'll just see when that happens.